Hello, Core 3 Beauties. This is Marcos, and just doing a quick video for our recap and briefing as we go from week 6 to week 7 in our Core 3 Design Studio class at Parsons School of Design in 2025. So we are in the middle, I'd say in the middle of our Project 2 digital forms assignment, and we just had our week 6 where we had 2 half-class sessions and everyone presented their progress, and there was lots of exciting, good progress made and good feedback given. So I feel like you guys are in the zone and honing in on getting your projects further developed, further designed. As we talked about, this is the opportunity now to refine, still do some reflection, still try to see if there are opportunities for additional ideas to come up or for new features or for even rethinking something maybe a little bit. But as the days progress, be careful to close that door more and more for new things to happen and focus in on your plan to execute and complete the development of your project, whether you're creating a Figma animation presentation or whether you're coding it in After Effects or whatever program you're using, or a combination of things. Keep true to your plan. Push yourself to learn more things, but don't overwhelm yourself with uh, techniques or ideas that are not working. Just mind the clock and know that you've got to get this done. But with that being said, we have extended our deadline to be not next week, not Tuesday, like it could have been. Ooh, that would be too soon for me. But instead to week 8 Tuesday. So a week from Tuesday, the project will have our final reviews. So on this Tuesday, we're going to switch from what had been week 8 Tuesday to become week 7 Tuesday. And we're going to have an introduction to the final project where I'll brief everybody on what our project's going to be for the last half of the semester and showcase some past projects to show you some of the results of that based on the briefing you'll get, and to give the first assignment where I will ask everyone to do some research and thinking and consideration for what kind of cause or what kind of social issue or personal issue or some idea that you want to advocate for in order to further create a foundation for what your final project will be about. And more details to come on that on Tuesday. And then on Thursday of next week, we're going to have a remote class with individual one-on-one meetings where we'll have our midterm reviews. And I'll talk to each of you on Zoom in personal sessions, give you guys feedback on how you're doing for the semester. Lots of praise and gratitude will be handed out. And if any encouragement towards improvement is needed, of course, I'll tell you that as well. But also that time will be used for a quick review of your first project to look at the different issues you have researched to find an issue worth developing for your foundation for your project. And then that'll be the end of week 7. And then after that, week 8 will come along, and that's when we'll have a final review of our digital project. So that is basically it in terms of the immediate schedule. And then we can talk about, obviously, the rest of the school year. We'll get into that, but let's stick to one day at a time. So let's continue with this workflow into week 7 on your design development and production of your digital project. Again, plan it so that it's done a week from Tuesday. Use as much of that time as possible. If you're further along and in good shape, see the opportunity maybe to find something new to add on. Remember, you should be trying to do a digital post, a motion graphics poster, and a site. So if you've got the site down, you got time, make a version of it that serves as a digital installation. And then let's keep on the videos. Watch video 6 on experimental design practice by Ilya, and look out for 7 coming up. And I told the Thursday class this, but on the midterm meetings, there's going to be a final examination. And I want you to be prepared for the final examination when you have your one-on-one meeting. And in the final examination, there will be one question. I'm going to give you the question. Be ready for the answer. The question for the final examination will be as follows. Have you watched all of the lecture guest professor videos to date from video 1 through 7? Yes or no? So be prepared to answer that question so that you can keep the A making machine happy. And then we'll also talk about everything else we talked about. So be ready for that. Focus in on your project. That's the big thing. Let's get your project done. You guys have done a great job with your print projects, and now you've transformed them into a digital form. And whether they are somewhat true to what your print project was or whether you've moved away from it, either way, there's been lots of good success. And the key now, it's in your hands. I can't be there except for here I am on the internet talking to you, but I can't be there to encourage you, to push you, to say, to tell you good, but not good enough, keep going, to spend that extra half hour, extra hour, to be more selective, to be more persistent on trying to get something just right without taking too much time. Have those high standards for yourself. Be excellent in what you do, put in the time, put in the work, and know that it's going to pay off for you because you're going to have a really nice set of pieces with this. And also what you're learning now is going to help you in creating your final project. So you'll be fresh and ready for that. So keep going, guys. We will see you on Tuesday in class, and have a great productive weekend. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you soon.